Today we're turning the tables. I'm interviewing Donna on her recent trip to Japan. How was it?
It was incredible. 7 days of nothing but beautiful, beautiful sunshine and happiness. So it was great.
That's great. And what hotel did you stay at?
So we stayed at the Lotte Arai. Now, the reason I have to say it funny like that is that it's spelled L-O-T-T and then A-R-A-I. And I was like, Arai, or the whole week I was like, oh. And then they're like, Lotte, and then Arai, like a piece of rye bread. And then I finally got it. But it was absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful resort, very luxurious, so many adventures to do.
Speaking of adventures, I heard you went zip lining.
I did go zip lining, and that's why I'm wearing these shoes today. I actually wore these like crazy tennis shoes, flat shoes, which were great for zip lining, not so great for the tree adventure. But the zip line, they have one of the world's longest zip lines. Maybe it's first or second in all of Asia. And I went like 50 miles an hour down the mountainside, and I kind of forgot to brake. So when we show that show coming up, you'll see me like, my nickname might be Crash.
Now that hotel, I looked at it online. It looks like it's in the mountains, so it's outside of Tokyo.
Yes.
And you took the train, like that bullet train, to get there.
Yes. Have you heard about the Shinkansen?
Yeah, it goes really fast, right?
Super fast. 147, maybe even faster. And it's a beautiful way of traveling. Everything about Japan, from where we were, was so clean and pristine. The trains were clean and everything smelled fresh. People take care of things. It's meticulous. It's a meticulous place. So we got there, we got off the airplane and we took a bullet train to our hotel, which is like a little express train. And then we took the longer train, which usually is supposed to go to Juetsu, which is about 3 hours away. However, because of the typhoon, a lot of their trains weren't running. Several of their trains were underwater. So the hotel ended up picking us up about an hour and a half out of Nagano. So we took a bullet train straight across the island of Japan, and we were there. It was fun to be able to see the countryside. Yeah. And one of the towns along the way had a miniature Statue of Liberty that we're still trying to figure out what she was doing there, why she's there. But we saw so much, the mountains, the scenery, the apples. They have beautiful apple trees, Fuji apples. Oh, wow. That's where they come from. They come from Japan.
Makes sense. And you went to an onset, is that how you say that, the hot springs?
Hot springs, that's an interesting thing. So when you get there, they divide the men and the women, and they have hot springs. They have a volcano that's not too far from them. It's Mykoto, Mykoto. So they dug deep enough and they found this natural hot spring, and it's very healing. It's very hot. I felt like a lobster. I was like, oh, but you go in and you go in nude, and that's the way that they do things there. So you go in and it's supposed to have all this like healthy, experiences for you. And it's true, because at one point you're outside and you see the sky above and you're just like in nature. And it's very therapeutic. And I actually felt like after I got out, I lost like 10 pounds. So it worked for me. So.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
It was amazing.
What was your favorite thing out of the whole trip?
We had a kaiseki experience, which is several elements to a meal. And every presentation was more beautiful than the next. So I really enjoyed the fine dining and trying new things. Well, I didn't try everything that was new. Some of our team ended up experiencing vinaigrated, like actual chicken bone, and I didn't. Somebody said it tasted like cabbage. So I was like, I didn't try that, but I tried everything else.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what's the most interesting or unique thing that you ate when you were there?
Yeah, so I would say that I guess I did have raw crab leg for the first time. Like sashimi and sushi. Sushi just means that you add the rice, but it was the very first time I had a raw crab leg before. I prefer them actually grilled, but it was fine, and I just pretended it. Have you ever had artichoke, like an artichoke heart, and you stick it between your teeth? That's kind of what we did. So, and those shows will be airing on our within a couple of months. So
I can't wait to watch those.
yeah.
Well, Donna, thank you for telling me all about your trip. It sounds amazing. I can't wait to watch the videos on it.
And I think we should go to a trip together. I think we got invited to South Africa, Cape Town.
I love South Africa.
And also Australia. Have you been to Australia?
No, that's on my bucket list.
There we go. Let's do a 10-minute travel adventure with you there. Okay. Should I close? You want to close? Well, there you go. It's Jillian interviewing me today. I'm Donna Drake. Thank you for watching The Donna Drake Show, where we all like to live it up. Be well.